Hey, it's Okoboji Market Update time once again, and one of the coolest places. I keep saying that every time, Rob Hen.
Well, but we do go to a lot of cool places.
The Iowa Great Lakes is full of very unique, great places, and sometimes really cool.
Really cool.
So,
and today's one of them.
Yes.
Another one.
Absolutely. So we're at Outlaw Cycle. Taylor Goodell has his shop here. Harley Davidson V-twin stuff. Does all repair on items. So you can kind of see behind us a lot of motorcycles being repaired, getting ready for spring. So if you need a tune-up, you need some maybe performance parts, some add-ons, maybe a little bit of light fabrication. Just depends on what Taylor can show you he can do. So very talented guy.
Just for coming in here, I mean, he's got bikes in here, the motors are out, so I'm sure he's doing something with all that good stuff. And it's only maybe right around 30 or 35 degrees right now. And he was on his way with a couple motorcycles to do dyno tests on it. So, I mean, he's got it all. He's got it all here. Exactly.
So he's got, actually, he does have a dyno, which is kind of nice. So you can get your horsepower measured up if you're into, if you're into seeing what your bike's actually doing, which can be a big test because sometimes you may feel that motorcycle's got all the power in the world, but in reality, you might want to check on the dyno and see what it's actually doing.
That's
so
right.
Myself personally, I used to have ride a Harley for about 10 years. Just got older and fatter, I guess, and just kind of got busier with other things. So I kind of backed off and I haven't ridden as much anymore. But it's great to have a cycle license. I can get back into it anytime I want. And I definitely would bring my bike here for Taylor to work on. He's one of the original mechanics, I believe, going all the way back to Cherokee, Iowa, with Zylstra, and then Okoboji Harley Davidson. He was with that group there, certified Harley Davidson mechanic. He has been in the business a long time, working on V-twin motorcycles and specifically Harley Davidson. So
and I think it's these type of shops like what Taylor's got is where you get that personal touch. When you having stuff done on your bike, that's pretty cool.
Exactly. A great member of the community, man. You can see him out and about. Fun guy. Always, always good to sit and have a beverage with and give him a hard time. So stop by here, and for if you got some issues with your motorcycle, with your V-twin, your Harley Davidson, he can definitely probably answer your questions for you. So pretty cool shop. So and once again, he's got two buildings. We don't want to forget the storage as well. I know people are getting it out of storage, but you can kind of pre-plan. I already hate to say that coming out of winter, and you think, but time flies. But he does storage as well, so keep that in mind. So onward and upward, market update, Rob. This big question. We hear it often lately because of the change in the market. Are homes selling?
They certainly are. They certainly are.
We just looked at one yesterday, and it's already active contention.
And that was over 500,000. So I mean, it doesn't matter what the price range is anymore, Jimmy. And you said it. We hear it from other people. Is what's the housing doing? What's the market doing? And I know that there's people that are out there that are on the fence about getting their home listed. Well, let's look at it this way. Would you rather have your house on the market when there's not very many homes? Or would you have your house on the market when there's a lot of homes? Well, I'd rather have mine on the market when there's not very many, because your options of getting it sold quicker and even a little bit more money are all that much better.
Exactly. So it's actually standing out just that much more.
Exactly.
So we kind of emphasize that because the market is starting to slowly climb back into that realm of, when I started 3 years ago, it was probably we had 150, 160 homes in the market. We're actually climbing back up. We're all the way down to like 50 or 60. And half of those weren't even built. So now we're back up in that 100 range. So, and you've said you've been in the business a long time, Rob. Average years ago was about 300 to 500. We used to be in the market.
It's tough. It's been tough. It has been for the last 3, 4, 5 years. But the last year and a half, 2 years has been really tough. And if you're thinking about upgrading, downsizing, or anything, and you're on the fence with it, there's not very many homes on the market now. You're going to get top dollar for it.
You bet. And we talked before about average home pricing in our area. Falls, I'd probably say 4 or 5 years ago, it was about $275. It's actually jumped up to about that $325, $350 mark. And guess what? There isn't many homes in that range right now.
No, there isn't.
So if you're looking at upgrading and you feel that your home, is maybe in that range, we can do a market analysis and kind of give you a good idea of what it might bring in today's market.
Oh, easy. So, and free of charge and no obligation though as well. But the other thing is that we haven't really talked about either, Jimmy, is even though about selling, listing your home, But, you know, and again, this is the power of the internet. There are millions of buyers out there, and they're looking constantly. So when something does come up, now is they jump on it. They don't hesitate.
Exactly, and we got to touch on the bank issues right now. Not so much issues, but the fact that interest rates are hovering right around that 6% mark.
Yep.
So still decent money, folks. I don't care what you say. Some of you in a lifetime have probably not seen that, but yeah, that's easy to me. I mean, that's decently financeable. Plus, a few banks offer programs where you might be able to just dip below that. So we keep tabs on it from day to day. So definitely something. Quit hanging around the coffee shops maybe and ask us questions.
That's right.
Because we study it all the time. So make sure you stop by Outlaw Cycle here, talk to Taylor Goodell and the fine folks here when it comes to motorcycle repair, upgrades, fabrication, add-ons, you name it. Taylor can definitely help you out with that.
Just a tune-up too.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, tune-up or dyno, as we mentioned, the dyno. It's all right here. So once again, Harley Davidson and V-Twin, he can definitely work on it for you. So check us out on YouTube, Rob.
And subscribe and smash that like button.
You bet. We also got the Facebook, obviously, a little Instagram, a little TikTok, a little Snapchat. We like to have fun with all of it, folks. So make sure you check it out. Contact us today about a market analysis. We'd love to help you out with your home. I'm Jimmy McLenz, and I'm all about you.
I'm Rob Hinn, and say something nice to somebody, make them feel good. Thanks.